Coming to you live from Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The one defender failed while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Pistol now for Mahomes. He's got Brown. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked out by Shaq Thompson. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I've got to imagine facing the defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Apple comes out throwing. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 47, forced out to his right. He takes it himself. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Here's first and 10 from the 34. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. To the air, Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still inches to go on third down.
Yellow, yellow. Wide. And rip lift.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he'll get them enough for a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Here's Hunt up the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Moves later downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw, but complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, Allen connects on the crosser. He's out in the clear. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. First down of the game for James Cook. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Throw right side, and ERKYRE has it. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Allen on 3rd and short. Got a man, that's Kincaid. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the 2nd here. The Bills definitely thinking points.
Round it.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
$3.19. What's that?
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback, powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game 7-7.
Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. As this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. Let's go, blue lady.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Okay, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
180.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. Bills crowding the passing lanes. They've got a dime look here on third down. Back to throw, Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Looking for his wide receiver there, and that'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Follow these two.
Now it's Mahomes. And he must have opened up the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Another throw for Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. First down throw for Allen. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Trying again, following the sack. Buying some time left. Throwing on the run. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket.
What a great play by the defense. Play breaks down, but that defense stays disciplined. Nobody loses control, and they end up stopping him for a loss.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
319! What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
319! Look out!
From the 32. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact play, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. Kansas City sends out its punt team. He has it at the 13. He gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And not from the pistol to Cook. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills with a 2nd and 7. From the 31. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play action now. Allen escapes out to the left. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Allen setting up play action. Vacates quickly left side. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Kicked off by Noel Williams. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Hey, Sunday.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 45 on second down. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
To the air, Mahomes. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. Fine connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up second down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. They'll come up first and 10.
I don't need him. Let's go, Will, Eddie.
Looking to throw Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Allen now on first down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
J. Hamler on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. On first down, Allen. Flushed out now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Another try following the sack. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
52.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Round 80. That's it. Look out.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Second and 10 now. Here's a screen for Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. To the air again, Allen. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Yellow, yellow. I'm on 80.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 31.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Man in motion, headed right. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Yellow.
Putting a receiver in motion. Mahomes. Caught near the goal line. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
Kansas City.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Trying things up the gut. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action now with Allen. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running left with Pacheco. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down run by Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, 57, 57. Arsenal,
Again, Mahomes to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through to the end. Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Arsenal,
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
15. 15, 15.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
For the field goal, a 21-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Allen to throw. He rolls to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs could go do their job.
1st and 10 from the 41. Blitz coming here. Allen. A quick throw swatted away, incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Back to the air. Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Here we go. 2nd and very long. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 29
Just
yards.
excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. You know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second down, here's Allen again. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And a good business decision there as he comes up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
3. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. From the gun, it's Hunt. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Butker knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He hurdles past him. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Space pass to 35. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down throw for Allen. Try and push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. George Pickens the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. If your quarterback room to throw it up, you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle.
31.
And the Bills cut the lead down to 10. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
180!
First down carry for Pacheco. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Yellow! 180!
Here's a gift to Hunt. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Yellow, yellow!
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Right.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Buffalo.